Howdy ho, y'all. 57 here, bringing you another match in UTL Season 4. What you see before you is the face of terror. Long-time rival. Man, we only have exactly one lifetime win against. AJ, aka the Pecking Order, and the Vancouver Psyducks. As you see, he has a lot of suspects. Yes. And if you've seen it before, I'll tell you. He has hair across. He has Skullback. He has Oopsie. He has things he knows how to do well. It is, by that definition, at which he is scared. At the present, he only has 2 losses in the league right now, which I guess is maybe a more average for him. Not an exceptional season, but he is still always scared to face. If there is a few things to notice about the team from a practical standpoint, is that he has, if there's anything to take advantage of, it is a set of odd tiers, like Jolteon here, and then next down, Spanish here. It's very set up if it gets set up here, gets Moxie boosts, but really, like, it needs to get those boosts. So hopefully that's something we get to get advantage of. So team, for this week. So obviously, the first 2 things are going to be kind of Jolteon because that's like fastest spawn. So, and we know we can't get the jump on that with our speed teams. For the rest of our team, but we have a lot of free outspeed the entire rest of the team. So, yeah, a little bit narrow, pretty standard stuff. We spread with the speed for tame growth. Tame growth. I think rich. Maybe like 2 close. Then I remember where the death. I think it's for that for a Jolteon Shadow Ball. And the rest of the time. And it comes out exactly the same whether you run back to the nature on data. It's kind of fun. Next thing is Rose. I don't know if I would express it explicitly, but I'm generally not a fan of ever running towards Scarper. I'll be relying on them. I did in the first season of the game with the Shall I ran that Scarf a fair amount. But not a kind of generally a lot on. However, I like the sprite value, I like the ability to run honest. Plus, it's getting much perfect. Smack it on the bottom. Smack. Swift over good coach. And of course, YouTube is like a different hit power. This company. One goal. There's a lot that we could work on. Night. What? I'm stubbing tomorrow. Yep. But, yeah. So anyway, next we have Mega Lips. a baby here. Have a bit of a spread Psyducks, because again, mainly for Jolteon and for Altaria with a Fire Blast. That's the main idea behind that. That's the thing we'll have the most trouble taking as far as coverage. Next take Earthquake pretty well, because the 2-move coverage speaks for itself, and then have phasing in case of super exceptions, and utility of phasing. Next we have Hawlucha. We have a luxury this week of being able to afford, or being able to run ourselves a nice Adamant Nature Hawlucha, so we can actually get the power to get some skills that we may not be able to otherwise. We've seen in the past. Jolly Hawlucha is a bit underwhelming. Got Vortex, Power Herb. In hindsight, I'm not sure Stone Edge is all that optimal, because it's really just for Golbat and like maybe, never mind. I don't want to say. So, and we have the Power Herb, which we don't run much, but so hopefully we're kind of on surprise value from the Stein for Enrique here to get us a couple kills to throw him off. Plus, this does really nicely against the Heracross, which I very much expect to come. Maybe the staple mons that for this season pretty much have been Heracross, Manaphy, Goopsie, and Heatran, mostly in defensive capacity. I'm pretty much expecting to bring the most I could beat Jolteon and Golbat with like Altaria as kind of an option. That's like my fundamental expectation. If I was to take that to Vegas and bet on those would be like the 6 I would bet on. So yeah, like obviously he's good against Heracross. He gets a big chunk, good amount of damage on the rest of his team. Good late game sweep potential. Plague Knight obviously is necessary, obligatory, actual Heracross switching, with Poison Jab really being the only way of hitting us. Kind of had to balance here because without invested special attack, it doesn't really get some of the KOs it used to on Heracross. It easily gets Honchkrow KOs, and it could be a little concerning, but we also got a light screen because really we actually don't need status. He doesn't have a very status-friendly team with options for that. And then finally we have like a semi-bulky, semi-offensive Starly set. We're able to run Modest because he has that 100, because we can't outspeed Jolteon, and then 100 is his next tier. So he's got that uneven speed tier thing going, so we can run Modest with a lot of HP, which is very good for us. 3 attacks, Rapid Spin is set to go for. So kind of synergizing between like an offensive and a bulky fast utility set. Hoping it works. Anyway, you'll see. Predicted like 3 of the standard mons. He didn't bring Heracross for once, which surprise and a relief. Jolteon came because it outsuits my entire team. I think that's pretty much no brainer. Regirock is genuinely surprising to me, and then Altaria is. I'd say it had like a less than 50% chance of coming in my mind, but like it was a non-negligible chance of coming. I definitely felt like I prepped for him. So without further ado, I lead Alolan Marrow because I expected to try to, either Goopsie or Jolteon right out the gate to either get hazards, get pivoting, like he goes Manaphy. That's terrifying. AJ is a man who does not mess around. So we go into Road. We're not messing around either. Go for a Leaf Storm. He takes that really well, and I figured out that he's a Psyducks set there. Steelix has no fear of Goopsie at all. But he'll return. We kind of pivot around to kind of scout for its coverage to make sure. That's with it. We get that into the crit. Here we see the HD investment helping us on starting. So I'm surprised that Thunder actually did as the others did. He was really running some bulk on his Manaphy there. So I guess the crit mattered in terms of the no ground play I was able to go for. I was able to go for just a psychic here. I kind of wish I had recovered here, but I'm not super regretting it. I get scald and I get a burn, so it's 2 turns of hacks that have gone my way. And we go into Steelix here because it's pretty safe to get. He also spit F, but we could take another one of those. So we mega up, decide to go for rocks, but we're not going to want to like be in too deep on this. But we get into Jostein, and we can kill with Blue Stone from here, so we do. But yeah, Rosary very much doing her job so far. I could have gone to Snarmy, but I didn't want to get Boom Doomed on. So if he was weak to fall through a tree, that obviously would have been terrible. And we get it. So I want to kind of. I don't want to have to like hard switch to this fear of like, because I think it's very hard to hit on time. But get the Wisp off, and we get a free opportunity to go for our Sky Attack as we force a switch. Sky Attack is, though it's resisted, we've got Chunk Jolteon massively, and Acrobatics would kill from that range, so we just go for that. Don't want to risk a high jump miss. But unfortunately, there's nothing to Red Rock, so we are going to have to risk the high jump kick, but we managed to land it. Get a nice sweet kill, getting Enrique, first kill of the season. He's getting some redemption. Get Acrobatics, get nice clean 50% to manage to pressure him, not set up. So even though Enrique only got 1 kill and then died, it was productive because it did like deter the Altaria from setting up. And from here, Technician Hidden Ground is actually going to be able to kill based on the calcs I ran, even on a bulky setup like Altaria set. And with Scarf, we have to beat Jolteon. So that is going to be game. He's figuring out your Scarf, and he's figuring out the situation is hopeless. And I will tell you guys, it is like utterly surreal. Utterly surreal. Like there's no greater sign for me that I have broken, that I managed to break my losing streak than by 5-0ing AJ. Like, oh my gosh. I was in a state, guys. I was emotional, like very tangibly emotional for a freaking Pokemon game. I don't get worked up over this game the way some people do, but I was in a state. As you can see here, I'm a fucking puddle right now. That described me. That was my state of mind. I was a puddle. I was literally a puddle. So it was great. Great game, AJ. Yeah, the matchup wasn't in his favor, and I managed to do what I needed to do to get it, and I have Impe Mantine's back in a position to win and get some playoff hopes coming up as we approach the end of the season. So we just got to keep this momentum going, guys. We got to keep like all the other 4 teams this year, like my Bucks, like the Miami Heat, make our good last half of the season turn around. That's the dream for right now, guys. So until next time, stay woke.